Jack, Marty, good morning. UL, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Let's get the show on the road right here. We have a market that is in sync on short side, and we have some selling pressure early on, and we have 30,000, a big target, whole number coming up. Good morning, good morning. All right, we're getting a market that's out of sync. Let's take a look at a couple of things that are worth mentioning. One of them is the mids of the opening range. So we got something going on here. So that is an area. If we break above the 100 and test and stay above there, that's a sign that the market is, ready to challenge the 40s and the 60s and go back to 200s. So that is just an important level. Market right now is in sync on the long side. So let's see how this pullback is gonna work out. Yeah, we're at a whole number 100. I mean, that was fast too. I mean, we went from the 30,000 to 30,100 in like seconds. All right, testing harmony zone number one on a retrace, and we have a market that is out of sync. We're still in that window of trying to break the 100 and holding on to it. And the market is just like if they put on a captain setup, which they just didn't. So it's very important for us to hold on to harmony zone number two. And we're slicing right through it right here. So that just kind of tells us, hey, listen, wait, let the market stabilize in and around harmony zone number two and go back up to 770, pull back and hold that pullback, and then we can take a shot at it. The longs need to establish themselves here. Dennis, good morning. iPad from Dennis. Okay, good morning. Yeah, that's not. They're not holding, and it's fast and furious price action. So really, the market right here needs to firm up, or the whole structure is gonna collapse below 13 and a quarter, and then the market, here we go. Interesting. All right, so the market is in sync on the short side, a multiple rejection against the mids of the opening range. We have a target of 89. 89 is our target. So we're seeing them come in to retest 80,000 multiple times. I mean, eventually the weight of this structure is gonna break into the 89. Yeah, it is trappy because that one candle reversal on the 200 NT Rinko kind of got everybody thinking in terms of a reversal. But I mean, you don't automatically just go into that. You have to look for a confirmation. You have to protect harmony zone number one. Show cloud positive. There's a lot of things going on here that kind of kept us away from taking a long. 89 is our target in this sequence. We're trading around a whole number. And boom, sell off. 89 and the next target 64. All right, so let's keep looking here. So this is a captain setup short right here. So the market is looking for an entry short. Okay, let's take a look for a run up. Where is that thing? Target is 64. All right, and I'm gonna look for an entry. So Captain set up switch trade long on the on NQ. We're looking for a target of 64. It should be coming in quick. Target is hit. Next target is 939. Shorts are in control. Man, that was a good one. That was really a good one. I'm waiting for the first 15 minutes. I'm just waiting for. Yeah, I know that was a beautiful. That was a beautiful one right there. Target is 39. So back to whenever you see this rotation or this type of signal, captain set up switch trades. Like, look, the mids of the range held, tested multiple times, broke, came in and gave us a captain setup and a switch trade. That is a signal. Anytime you see something like this, it's a big time signal to go short. In this case, we got 2 minutes and the ORB range will be established. Target is 914. Let's take a quick look at ES. ES is selling off, so NQ and ES are in sync. We're coming into the lows of the Globex session, and a trade under 724 and a half is a stop run. And be honest with you, once they stop run this thing, they're gonna probably stabilize it and try to push back up. So just kind of watch for the traps after a stop run. I mean, you're seeing early signs of it here in NQ. So we have established the ORB range, and a lot of the people that will be shorting right here are going to get trapped. Good chance that they're going to get trapped, but we'll see. I mean, you'll find out if not if 951 holds, gets there and holds. I'd rather be short than long. We're running into the stops right now through ES. All right, let's see if we can get a push. No, it's not happening. No, it's not happening. This is a spot for them to really trap some shorts. And I have a small stop, 15 points. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Counter trending here. So stop runs going through into target 2, and momentum is still intact on the short side. Next target is 864. Hey, liquidity. Oh, yeah, I'm with you on that one, liquidity. It's coming any minute. A Trump tweet. We're gonna save. We have to save this market somehow, right? It's a excellent, excellent. Target coming up. Target coming up. 839. No, 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 no. We're not. We're not doing none of that. Here it comes. All right. Let's see if we can get to 900. We should go to above 900 and break into the 20s. Oh, maybe I'm a little bit too greedy here. I'm going to take one off. I'm going to take two off for a profit, and let's get above 900, and then we'll see. Because ultimately this market is going to go to 920 if this continues, this behavior continues. Man, that's quick, right? Too quick. I'm taking one off. Just leave one and see if I can get up there. I mean, so far it's profitable, but if I get stopped out, I think I'll be just down slightly on that trade. Market is out of sync. It's out of sync. There's a captain setup short on the 70 NT Rinko, but that I feel like if we break in 90, it's going to be a big trap for a lot of traders. A lot of traders are going to get trapped on the short side if we break 90. I'm adding 900 is the next break if they do it. '86s. Adding, adding. Push above 900. Go to the tens. I'll punt out one at 10. Uh, you shouldn't have said that, Becca. Yeah, it's gonna hurt here if they don't do this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Above 900, buddy. You got it. Okay. 16 points on 4. Yeah. 10, 20. I have, yeah, I'm going to get smoked on that one. Market is back in sync on the short side, and we have a target. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Mm-mm-mm. All right. The trend is the trend. The trend is short. I mean, we had a chance right here for a big time reversal. It's just the market was not doing it. All right, let's take a look at where we at. We're at the stop run phase of ES. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 814. Target is at 814. Target is hit. Next target is 789. What a market. Target hit. Next target is 764. The next 45 minutes with focus. All right. So we're coming to this zone here and doing. Uh, why am I keep? Why do I keep trying to go counter? But I mean, I think the market here is just ready. All right. You go past 800. Yeah, no, I'm getting this thing wrong here. I'm getting this thing wrong. So just let's stay in this direction, short direction, and let the market just fade on its own. At a minimum, we need the market to go to 802. No, no, no. Nope, nope. I mean, look at it now. Now it's ready. I mean, I wasn't too far, but I had to take my stop. I had to take my stop. All right. Here you go. To We should be going to 40, 40. Yeah, it's gonna go to 40. Just I have to withstand whatever pressure they put on. Forty, 40, 40. Let's go to 40. All right, our target here is 864. We should be coming up to that very quickly. Then we're gonna see, we're gonna start offloading some of the stuff. Um, I'm gonna start taking some out. One, that's a target, that's a two. And let's go for a bigger target, which is 91. And I'm gonna go to target number 4 here to the 40s, but I'm gonna, piece out a bunch of it here. Target is 88. Taking one off here, and let's see if we can reload. I mean, that's a captain setup switch trade short, so the market responded to it. We need to actually figure out a way to get out of this trade. Yep, look at that. We don't want to sit through this and make it okay, that's one more. And we could figure out one contract for a push back up to 40 and then a re-add. 37 would be it. 37. Hey Jay, how are you? I was trying to get him. I mean, I got a big piece of it, 5K on that one. Pieced out three up there for a nice profit, and now I'm just basically trying to see if I can stick around in this trade. You gotta go above 40. I mean, that's kind of the bottom line. I mean, I can't sit through this one and turn it into a negative. So I mean, I'm gonna have to just take a break even if it comes to 807. And if it goes above 40, I'm gonna look for an ad. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what I want to see. Market is back in sync on the long side. Can we get a pullback here so I could get back in with more size? Or maybe not. They're just going to run it. I mean, the run is going to get you to 900. Okay. Go to the 60s and above. 60s and above. I'm going to take out this one and just leave one in. And I'm going to go break even. Either it's going to run or it's not here. Here it comes. Hitting target number 3. I'm gonna be trailing it one candle behind and see if I can get to 90. I'm out. I'm out. Okay. Not bad, not bad on that one, man. It got sketchy. I paid a little bit of a price to try to figure out what the market is doing here, but I mean, ultimately, we came out ahead. Let's see if we can get a pullback, and then we'll play that game again. I'm trying to go for like big targets, like 100 points, 200-point move. So I have to just take on a little bit of pain. So 914, 914 is the next target. Take care, Marty. Good job, buddy. Target is 914. Coming up. Target is about to get hit. Target is hit. Next target is 939. How's everybody doing so far? Okay. Jack is doing good. Becca, Sheila. All right, so target coming up, 939. See, that's kind of the idea that we were talking about earlier, where they're gonna run the stops and come back to retest. That's the comeback here on ES. And next target is 964. We're at the bottom end of the ORB range, so that's an area where the market can see some resistance. Man, my exit 74, another 70 points higher. So right here, it's a rejection of that range right here. So we just gotta be careful. I mean, that's just an area where the market can pull back. Ultimately, if they hold on to this level, they'll go up to 30,018. I would expect a little bit of a pullback, but we'll see. Okay, the market is out of sync. We're testing Harmon zone number two. We expected a pullback here and a rejection against the ORB range, and we got it big time. If we break under 864, then rallies become shortable on a swing trade basis. So that happened. Let them rally this thing back up, and we'll start looking for shorts. So Harmony zone number one rejected. Okay, so now we're gonna go into a sideway consolidation here. Interesting. Okay. Captain setup and a continuation short. Our target is 839. Switch trade into the target. Very good. Very good. 939 or 839. Here we go. Target is hit. 814 is the next target. All right. We are. Okay, let's see if that holds. Nope. Nope, not holding. Okay, that's fine. That's a test. That's a test. So market is still in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. So we're seeing the market coming back up. Big idea, big picture. They're making a higher low. I mean, that could lead to a run up to 30,000 with the structure of the market the way it is. As long as we continue to protect 861, there's a good chance that we could just run up to the 30,000 to retest it. The overall trend is short, so we need to kind of outweigh that more. But we're getting a pocket of buyers. So if we're looking at this, that's the trend. So 30,000 is a natural run up to that top end of that range. So just kind of keep that in mind. The market right now is in sync on the long side, and we'll see how far they want to go. That's the captain set up short on the 70 NT Rinko that the market just put on. So that, look at that, a high and a lower high here. So that tells me that that idea of 30,000 is going to take a pause till they figure out what to do with this level they just put on. The market is out of sync. It's a two-sided market right now. We may see a complete reversal here too, based on that captain setup. They just have to, the longs will get active above 930, and the shorts are taking this pocket of price action, and they're trying to, you know, establish a new narrative, which is a continuation trade short. So where would we know that this is happening? You come to 65.55, and you just break right through it, or come back, test it multiple times, and go close under 839. Here we go. Here comes that test. Longs above 900. So if we go above 900, then we'll know that, hey, the longs are trying to reestablish. 90 would be the first step for them, and we're already there actually. Market is still out of sync. So you got to go to 900 and close above it. Captain set up switch trade short on the 70 NT Rinko leading to, so now that's a big deal. So any short has a stop of 90 and you're looking for lower prices. Yeah, I think that you're gonna start seeing in the market. It would drop to 839 with this type of pattern. Here it comes. They gotta do it. All right, so now the rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Let's take a look and see if we can get an entry. Come on. Really? Target is 814. Market is out of sync here, retesting. let's see if we can get to 814. Oh, and we got there. Next target 789. 789. Market is fast and furious on the short side. Here we go. Continuation trade, and target is 789. Jack, how we doing, buddy? Becca, any improvement? Sheila, let's talk about ES. ES did the stop run, came back to retest, and actually they tried to push here a little bit higher, and the market just couldn't have it. So we gotta see where that is gonna take us. Right here, there's a lot of back and forth consolidation going on, so it's just gonna have to be. You copy trading, okay, that's good. All right, market is in sync on the short side. Let's take a look and see if we can find an entry. I mean, there's a lot of entries here if I'm willing, but I'm just trying to take it easy. We went a little bit on the wild side early on, and I recovered most of my early stops, slightly up, and I want to make sure that. Hold on, give me a second. My next trade is per system. Meaning I'm not getting any cute with any ideas. Because some of the stuff that I did early on is just kind of more geared towards swing trading versus the day-to-day stuff that we do here, which is kind of in momentum, in sync, in harmony trades. Both work, just one of them is more expensive than the other when it doesn't work. And it pays a lot more when it works. So you just. All right, so let's keep playing. Yeah, here we go. I mean, that is trappy. That's trappy because you start breaking anything over 55, and they made a switch trade on the 70 NT Rinko, so that's going to lead to a counter trend back up to 860, 870 to retest. So just be careful of stop runs in this range. So the mode of continuation short is not necessarily the dominant force here. Here it comes. Hey Matthew, how are you, buddy? All right, they're pushing, doing well. You take advantage of that ass whooping the market did early on. From Wednesday high, two contracts. Well, good for you, man. You're cleaning up on this one. So what we need to see here for continuation trades is a break under 13. Once we, holy crap, 1,000 points on two contracts. Good for you, bro. That's excellent hold. I mean, you have a thesis that is a little bit more kind of geared towards swing trading anyway. So you're just holding on to things for a bigger move with a bigger stop, I'm sure. Well, I tried to do some of that early on. I got whacked on the reversal a couple of times before I caught it for a big. I don't know. It's like I think I was close to 100 points on that one. See, that was my schooling early on in trading. Was swing trading. Like looking at big pictures and looking at multi-day moves, and that was where I kind of played the game early on. Is just doing that, and now we're learning, not learning, but doing the swing trading and the scalping, and it's just two different mentalities that you have to, prior to the trade you have to say I am doing a swing trade or I am doing um, a scalp, and you have the rules for each and you stick to that. You never flip flop between them mid trade. It's either or from the beginning. A lot of back and forth. You're seeing the market consolidating. That's a lot of consolidation actually, which is kind of actually favors a short. We have a target of 789 anyway, so I think the market is just is getting restless. It's getting restless with this idea of this war continuing, cold or hot. It flips flops between both, and um, a resolution is not clear to the market. So they're just sitting here saying like, okay, why we're holding on to all these assets marked up when this thing could drag, and the oil price, um, the impact of oil prices, not just the price of oil, is gonna have it'll be significant. So I think that's just a big factor of the whole thing. So that range here was a trap, right? That range here of consolidation. Oh wow, yeah, I must have been blind because look at that captain setup, switch trade into another captain setup. That is double captain setup. So 819, as long as 819 holds, these pullbacks can be bought for a reversal to 889. That's a very interesting thing to see. Whenever you see two captain setups next to each other, that favors the direction of the second captain setup. And we're seeing a bit of that happening here. Definitely momentum is off this market. So speed, range, and behavior. Speed, slower. Range, contracting. Behavior, overall is short. But we're getting a pocket of buyers that are trying to exert themselves. Yeah, I think so too, Jack. I see that. So that double captain setup, they made a higher low, so there's a good chance that we'll see the 890s. Hmm. Or maybe not, huh? Okay. Oh yeah. So they okay rejected that level. I get it. That's fine. It's harm zone number two anyway. But so that's all they wanted to do here. Market is in sync. Let's see if we can find an entry. Target is 789. Yeah, that's no problem. I understood. Do they even make money? I bet you that IPO is gonna rocket. Literally, it's gonna take off. It'll probably be a good one. All right, look at these. What they've done here. Took out the stops, so they're buying them. Market's still in sync on the short side. Oh, why don't you jump in, bro? 32. Okay. We're hitting that whole number. Target is hit. Next target is 764. We're coming up on that next target of 764. So the market is consolidating here. And if we break 95, we're going to counter trend to the 825. So that's going to be a critical level. That would be a stop run. That's interesting. Just going to take a shot at it here. It's interesting, really. I mean, if it holds, I will have a 100-point profit, but if it doesn't, I'm taking a 20-point stop. Yeah, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. It's either or right here. Nope. All right. Okay, that's an out. Target is 789. Be short, stay short. That's the message the market keeps telling us. There's going to be a little bit of a counter trend coming up here. So we took out the stops right under that big level, and most likely the market is going to try to see if they can shake some of the shorts out into harmony into the 800. All right. I mean, they're still playing that game of shorts or rallies are shortable. So let them run it up. See if we can. Yeah, you're running into a whole number, so like you don't want to get short into that 700 really. Let them sell it off. So here, if we break 739, that's a captain setup long on the 100 NT Rinko, and that would be a bottoming behavior for this market. So that would be a big test for the shorts and a bigger test for the longs to go up here and hold on to it. And we've seen this yesterday where the market just did one of these and ran up big time, big time. So just keep an eye on it. If you're short, still short, and you're looking for trying to protect your position, you don't want to see 740. Yeah, this market is gonna. It looks like it's about to go to 740. So just be careful. Back to that whole number. Taking out more stops. What are they doing with these stops? Are they buying them or are they just simply selling right through them and picking up momentum? That's the question I would have here for this market. If you constantly, take out stops and buy, I mean, that's just a level of, I mean, that's a behavior of accumulation, right? So why are you accumulating here? Because you're going to mark it up above 40 and run it up. Where would we know that this thing is not happening? Is if you break 690. So the market right now is in sync on the short side with a target of 689. Here comes the 40. They're trying, man. They are trying. They're trying. They're taking out stops, buying them. Here it comes. Here it comes, guys. Here it comes. That 40. Okay, so the market produced a captain setup long on the 100 NT wrinkle. So that is a behavior in which I mean, the market can make stair step price action higher to 65, 75. The odds are we could also see 91. So they're producing a captain setup short on the 70. It will fail above 32. And they got to protect this captain setup long on the 100 NT wrinkle. Okay, I mean, that's a captain setup. I mean, one more candle lower, they fail it. I mean, captain setup long here for a huge move. Captain setup short here for 1.5 candle. Captain setup short, short. Market sold off. So markets captain setup long right here. That worked out. So I mean, they work out more often than they don't. I mean, right here they got to break 38 for the longs to come in. Otherwise, we'll see a second move lower here. We're trading around a whole number, 700. I mean, there's no stopping him. There's simply no stopping him here. We're gonna start moving higher here. I mean, they're trying to stabilize it. I get it. A lot of choppiness here. I mean, we can definitely see that the market is just not selling in any meaningful way anymore. A break above 80 will set the stage for a stair step higher with a reversal at 713, and then the market can counter trend back as far as it wants to till it's done, and the shorts can come back in. We will have to see how they want to handle this, but we can see the momentum on the short side is waning. Now 245. If we break 51, that's a captain setup short on the 50 NT Rinko, and it's a six prong captain setup. But look what happened here. They've done it before and ran the stops, so we need to be kind of conscious of that. Look at that, 2, 4, 6, and ran it up, then came back in. So they could do the same thing here. 6 and just run it up and come back in. We'll see. We'll see. Like I have to be very careful here. It's a trapping pattern. Very interesting that they take out the stops and then run it back up. So here we go. This is pivotal point here. If they run the stops above 76, we're going to 700. And if they continue to 644, we have, hold on. All right, so there, right here, that's the captain setup switch trade. So we have to kind of think of it in terms of a short. And look for a break toward 614. How did we do? Oh, Matthew? Or Matthew's gone. Everybody else, how you guys holding up in this? That's a whole lot of chop going on here. Okay. Target is hit. Next target is 589. 589. Taking out the stops closer to a whole number. I'm gonna take a shot at it here for a long, and my target is 91 and my stop is 08. Nope, they're not playing. Okay, that's fine. That's a 6 pound captain setup long right here. I'll take it. Stop or not. So the cover is 85, right? I don't know. It just feels like today should have been a huge day for us, right? I mean, wouldn't you expect the gap cover? Yeah. I mean, I traded my personal account today and even mess around with Apex. I mean, where they want to take this market? I mean, take it to zero? No. Hmm. Are you done? You done for the day? Okay. All right, Becca. Enjoy it. Have a good one, man. It was a nice week actually overall. Let's go. See you guys on Monday. It's 11:09 anyway, so kind of need to wrap it up here. All right, guys, that's it for me, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow, meaning Monday. Have a good one. David, I'm answering your question. So, what is you have a cool back test? If the 200 and 100 are in sync and there is one candle pullback in the 100, oh, on the 20, how many times does it make a new high or a low in the direction of the 200 and 100 without going out of sync? I mean, that's an idea, right? I'll take a look at that because I don't have the answer for you. To be honest with you. All right, guys. I'm calling it a day. Have a good one. Good work. Take care, Sheila. Take care, Jack. David, Jay, Liquidity. See you guys on the next one.